If you've ever had to apply for Social Security benefits, then you know what a tangled process it could be. Joining me today to discuss this and the best way to tackle it, Desiree M, an attorney from Catania and Catania. Welcome to the show, Desiree. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I always enjoy kind of getting an idea of some of these things that can cause people such headaches, and I know Social Security can be one of them. Where do people even begin?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different resources to look online to kind of help with the process. You can always call us at Catania Catania. We're more than happy to help people know what to do at the very beginning of stages to even get the paperwork that's necessary to file an application. It is a very long and confusing process, and unfortunately, if you've never really been through it either with yourself personally or with a loved one, you don't really understand exactly what you need to do. It's not always easy getting in touch with people at Social Security either to get that information because they are so busy. But some of the key things that I would always remember is 70% of people are denied at the initial application stage. So just because you're denied does not mean that you're not disabled or you won't meet the qualifications. You do have 60 days to appeal, so you should appeal. It's always really important to communicate with your doctor, see if your doctor is willing to fill out forms to help you submit the proper paperwork to get it into Social Security's hands so you can get on the disability that you need.
What would you tell people out there that are watching that are kind of thinking about trying this, but again, that 70% denial at that first time around really kind of intimidates people, scares people from doing it? What would you want people out there to know?
Don't lose hope. You do have options too. It really is unfortunate that Social Security is making these decisions at the initial application stage before they really have the opportunity to see all of your records. So just try to get as prepared as possible. You can call us at Catania Catania and we'll talk you through the steps. We'll communicate with your doctors. We'll give them forms to fill out. It is a very long process, but you shouldn't give up, especially if this is something that you and your family needs to help you kind of survive just the day-to-day and to get the medical treatment long-term that you do need through the Social Security process.
Well, let's talk about the process, because you have the initial stage and then what goes to a hearing stage?
So there is 3 main stages. There's the initial application stage and the reconsideration stage. They're a little bit shorter. And then if you're denied at both of those, which most people are, you go to a hearing stage. The hearing stage is the longest stage of the process. You can wait a year and a half to 2 years just to get the hearing date. So it is very difficult. But you should continue treating during that time, and we'll keep submitting and updating the records for the judges. And then you go in front of a judge. Myself from Catania Catania, if you're with our firm, I'll go with you. I'll prep you beforehand so you know what the judge is going to ask you, and make sure that they have all the records that they need so that we can prove that you are disabled according to Social Security's guidelines.
You talked a little bit about having you kind of prepare questions and go to court with the person. What else does having someone on your side, helping the person, how else does that benefit in a Social Security case?
I think we can help make you comfortable so that you understand that this is really just a chance for you to be heard by an actual person at Social Security, by a judge. It's also, I know the records in and out. I'm going to look through every single one of your medical records, and I can it's really kind of shocking to know how many people don't really understand what their doctor truly has diagnosed them with or what their limitations and symptoms are. They understand their symptoms, but they don't necessarily understand the word that you attach to those symptoms and why they're having those symptoms according to the medical records. So the part that I actually really enjoy is just kind of educating people on what's in their medical records and why maybe they're having some of the things that they're having and what questions they should be asking their doctor too. If they're experiencing some things, and they always will tell me, well, I didn't think I should tell my doctor. It's like, no, you should tell your doctor. Your doctor has to be informed because this is how they can help you. These are some options you have. So I'm not just there to help through the legal process, but just so that you understand the care that you should have and the care that you deserve.
Well, we appreciate you coming in and educating us a little bit today on this one. And if you have questions or want to get in touch, maybe need some free legal consultation, if you contact Catania and Catania right now, there's the phone number, there's their web address. Thank you again for coming in today,
Thank
Desiree.
you so much.
Now, before we go to break, though, grab